What's good, YouTube? The, it's of course Leviathan Prophecy, and I saw the game. Um, am I shocked? Okay, so I'm not, the person for to make excuses. You know, um, that was a great game. Daniel Jones rose to the occasion, and he had his best game. That was his best game since his rookie year. You know. Um, But the jury's still out on him, to be honest with you. It's just one game. We got 13 more games left to go. Um, you know, I'm not gonna make excuses because of the Packers not being, you know, efficient on offense. Probably if Aaron Rodgers still had uh, not Parker, Adams, that would have probably helped, but he was thrown into Lazard and Cobb, so I mean it didn't help as much. Um, but give credit to the Giants on all phases, special teams, defense, you know, offense, they came out and did what they had to do. Um, so now Aaron Rodgers is 4-2 against the Giants all time. I think the only one loss that he had was against was in the playoffs in that 2011 season when the Giants went on to win the Super Bowl. I think that's the only um, I think that's the only time Aaron Rodgers lost to the Giants. I can't really think of too many regular season wins because obviously Aaron Rodgers was on the bench for most of the time behind Brett Favre. Um, but yeah, so now he's 4-2 against the Giants all time. Um, but great win. I didn't expect the Giants to win this game. I thought it was going to be a low scoring game, probably like 20-13 or 23-13, something like that. That's the most the Giants scored all of last year was 27. So, and they was doing it with a bunch of backups. Um, but yeah, great win. Just you know. Now, I didn't say we was gonna lose. I just said that we was gonna go on the 4-game losing streak. Okay, it may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow. Well, it may not happen next Sunday against the Ravens, which obviously the Ravens have been playing very well, complimentary football. It's going to be very hard to stop Lamar because unlike Rodgers, Lamar can escape. He could use his legs as well. Like if you ever noticed that game today, Aaron Rodgers didn't take off not one time. He was just a statue in the pocket, you know. Um, there was times where there was lanes where Aaron Rodgers could have booted out and just took 5-10 yards and then go out of bounds. He never did that, you know, because he don't feel comfortable. He don't feel comfortable with his receivers at all, you know. So when you don't have that trust with Aaron, it goes to show you, like you need that trust. Like Devontae Adams had that trust. You know what I'm saying? He don't have those trusts with his receivers outside of Cobb, which Cobb has been in the league for about 10 years now, or probably 12. I think Cobb was with him when he won his first championship. Um, but outside of Cobb, he don't really feel comfortable. That's why he was targeting Cobb a lot, you know. So, but anyways, man. Um, like I said, I didn't say we was gonna lose against the Green Bay Packers. I said that we was just gonna go on a 4-game losing streak. So that can happen against the Baltimore Ravens. You know what I'm saying? That can happen against the Jaguars. So just because I said we was gonna go on a 4-game losing streak, that doesn't mean it was gonna start today. It could start next Sunday, and then it could start the next Sunday, and then the next Sunday. So I'm not gonna sit here and say, well, Daniel Jones didn't show up. Daniel Jones showed out just for one game. You know, he has to continue to do it because that's what great quarterbacks are known for. Great quarterbacks are known for consistency, and that's something that Daniel Jones do not comprehend. You know, like he could play good this week and then do terribly. He could do like hold on. He can ball out today and be pathetic next Sunday. You know, the one thing about quarterback is you have to have consistency. You have to have back-to-back games. You can't have one game and don't have a subpar game the next week. You know, so good win. Like I said, I don't really think too much of the Giants, to be honest with you. Um, one thing about me is that I never have high hopes for them because they are who they are. If you look, and this is a key factor, if you look at the last three head coaches that we had, what does all three of them have in common? They all had winning records. Pat Shermer had a winning record. Joe Judge had a winning record. Ben McAdoo had a winning record. Out of three, only one of them made the playoffs, and that was Ben McAdoo. When we went 11-5 because of our defense. Most people think it was our offense. Our offense was putrid. It was our defense that was actually carrying us. But outside of that, most rookie head coaches either do bad or do good. Probably 89% of rookie head coaches are going to do good their first year. I mean, I can't tell you the last rookie head coach who had a terrible season. Like if he was in his second year, third year, fourth year, then okay. But it's your rookie year, Like they don't go by your rookie year. Whether you stink or you do good, your rookie year is up to you. But but this is Brian's first year as a head coach. So you would see the pattern, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so this is our fourth head coach in 6 years. All three of them had winning records. The only one that had the winning record and still went to the playoffs was Ben McAdoo, but obviously he didn't last long. Pat Shermer, he didn't last long. Joe Judge, obviously he didn't last long. So I just take it from experience, I just take it from past events. Like, okay, the Giants are 4-1. Most people might say, well, the Packers don't really have weapons outside of Aaron Rodgers. The running game was a non-existent. The wide receivers, Aaron Rodgers don't trust them. So they'll find some excuse to belittle the New York Giants. Okay, so we're going up against Aaron Rodgers. We are going up against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. So if we win against the Ravens, then what? So it's going to be something that they're gonna nitpick. Well, Lamar Jackson don't have receivers. Well, Lamar Jackson don't have a running game. We'll see. We'll see. But like I said, man, I did not say we was gonna go 0-4. I did not say we was gonna go. No, I did say we was gonna go on a 4-game losing streak. I just said that it was not gonna happen today. It may happen next Sunday. and then the next following Sunday, and then the next following Sunday, because we still have to face the Eagles twice. We still have to face Cowboys on Thanksgiving. We still have to face the Commanders. So it's very important to win our division battles. It really is. And it's also important to win our non-conference battles as well. But Lamar is no Aaron Rodgers. You know, he's gonna run with the ball if he feels happy triggered. You know, he's not gonna stay in the pocket and take sacks and takes hits. He's gonna roll out. So it's gonna be the duel of the quarterback. You know, like who's gonna make more plays with his legs, Aaron, Lamar Jackson or Daniel Jones. So yeah. So like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.